I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. The lightning popped and snapped. The thunder roared. The transformers were blowing. I heard three of them go off. The power was out immediately. The earth was shaking. I was quaking and I was booted. Power. I lost power, but I'm back. I'm back. Have no fear, Guardians, because I will be going back into this lost sector. Now, I've made some changes. Will they work? Possibly, possibly not. Arc threat. Do I have this set up for arc threat? Yeah, it's set up. Am I happy with this? Maybe not the best ever, right? Maybe not the best. But I'm gonna stick with it. I don't have a lot of revives, grants overshields. Do I want to stay with this? I kind of want to go freeze ray. I kind of want to do this. All right, I'm trying it again. All right, let me get my dock back open. For some reason, my chat box is not popping open. I want to say hello to everyone. Just in case you were with me and we got booted, hello, hello. I am Ransom Rider. This is my favorite game, Destiny 2. There is a beginning of this live stream in another video, but power outage, big storms, inclement weather all around, and now I hear sirens going off. Just bad, bad state of affairs because it's rough weather. Rough weather. I am going into Perdition on Europa, and I am going to be doing this at 2030. So hang with me, because Guardians, we're going to make it to the end of this. I assure you, we will make it to the end of it. Now, have I made it to the end of this before? Yeah, when it was here in town a couple of days ago, I made it to the end, and I don't remember what my build was. It's hot out, bad weather. Drink lots of liquids. Stay hydrated. Public service number one. Announcement. All right. Now, I have changed up my equipment. I put in Wish Ender. I have Zali's Bane. I probably should have picked up something else here. Because ultimately, I was thinking about going Overload and just, beating them down with Thunderlord. You got to beat them down. Thank you, Guardians, for hanging out with me. Let's see if I can click these and get some screens up so that I can watch everything. Watch it all. You got to watch it all. All right. Mute that. I don't need to hear that. Finally, let's go in. Let's go in and get rid of some of these. Now, I do get a bonus by using kinetic weapons as long as I match the surge. And one of the surge, it is void, and I do have void on. I've got my big throwers in, the void category. I'm going to be throwing a lot of hammers, or they're battle axes, really. They're not hammers, they're battle axes. I have to say, if you were with me yesterday in the live stream, I used my Warlock, and the Warlock got a really, amazing super power, and it was like a flying phoenix, solar. It was like a phoenix. And I loved it. Okay, that moved so much faster. So much faster. Woo! Oh my god, it got me again! Why, oh why am I making the same mistake? I gotta start over. He came at me quickly. He came at me quickly. As much as I love that, as much as I love it, I think I'm going to have to go back to, something like this. And then what? This. And then do this. Let's try that. I'm going to try it again. We're going to do it. We're going to do it. Don't fear. I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm afraid. Let's go back in. Now, I've changed up. As much as I love Wish Ender, it's those overloads. They're running for me. They are absolutely, he took flight to get to me. And I should have known better. I should have, been up higher. I should have been on some of the objects inside the room and just stayed away from him because, yikes, he's a monster. And this, I feel like I need an arc pulse rifle. Look at all of them. They're spewing hate at me. Stop hating me. I'm just going to get her in the face as much as I can till she gets out of here. These harpies, they have no redeeming qualities. Harpies, you're not as pretty as the ones in D1. D1 had prettier harpies. I remember the first time that I ever saw a harpy inside of D1, Destiny 1. They were absolutely beautiful. She's still here. Now, is it just when I break a shield, or it has to be matching? Alright, I'm going to be a little bit better prepared this next time. When he comes in, I'm going to be better prepared. Boisterous Dave, how are you? Hello, hello. Guardians, Boisterous Dave is a content creator, live streamer. It's good to see you, Boisterous Dave. As it is always good to see you. Thank you for hanging out with me. Now, I'm just going to try to weaken her a little bit, get her to move. I would like to have my super and then just go whammo bammo on her. But I am a long way from my super. I'm a long way from it. Did she move? No, she's there. She's there and waiting on me. And her ploy, look, this is her ploy. We know how she operates. We've run into her family in the past. She wants to lure me down there. It's going to activate all the additional ads, and then I'm going to be in trouble. I will be in trouble. And I need my super, really. I need the super. For all these other ones that are going to come in. Woo-wee! I wanted to grab one of those, but I didn't get a chance. Okay, maybe I did a little damage on her. At least I'm living. I'm alive. I'm alive. I love it. Whew, Chad, thank you. I do get concerned about them getting me. You know, as in DED getting me. I don't want to be DED. I want to be victorious. I want to come out of this being victorious. Now, I know this is overload. All right, I got a few of them. I got a few of them. I threw that too late. I threw it too late. Now, I should get a 25% bonus on this hand cannon because this one, you know, it is kinetic. It's kinetic. And I got my super back. I just saw the champions. 2 champions have come in on me. Let's get a few of these knocked out. Whoa, he almost got me. He almost did a karate chop. Straight to my head. A karate chop. I don't want a karate chop. So, but no, Guardians, how's everybody feeling about the season? How is the season treating you? What are your thoughts about it? Resource. Woo-wee. Wasn't that supposed to do extra damage to him? Now here's the real test. Let's get this reloaded. Let's get this reloaded. ZK, hello, hello. How are you, buddy? Thank you for coming to hang out with me. Alright, right there's trouble. That guy is trouble. Anytime you see a wyvern, you know things are looking rough. Especially at this level. This is a 2030 lost sector on Europa. Perdition. Now, I don't know if I've got another overload. Woo! I had to do it. I used my heavy. Now, there's barriers. Right up there, just around the corner, there's barriers. You know, but it's okay. If you don't make this, you can reload it. You can keep doing it. I'm having some water. This is my Titan water. Water with lemon. I'm a big fan of it. I love to stay hydrated. Right up there. Look at him. And he's going to have some more that will join him. There's another one. And I like to get their friends first. There's a lot of them up there. There is a lot of them up there. I just need to weaken them. I need to get all of his little mates before I go in to get him. Because they can just regrow. They'll regrow, be healthy again. And it will just be trouble for me over and over. I want to get their friends. Q, I'm doing this at 2030. And it's going to be rough, because look at that. And I'm not really set up for void damage right now. He got me. He got me. I needed void resist on. I'm going to restart because I want to go through this deathless. I'm going to have to restart. Arc damage, but I think, you know, the void damage is really what's getting me in here. Incoming void damage, incoming void damage, and then instead of melee, I'm going to do recovery here. Let's get a lot of recovery on. Lots of it. Why is this so low? That could be a problem. I obviously changed some stuff here and made a mess for myself. So let's get that corrected. And what is this? I want to look again. Final blows from weapons with a damage type matching your super create a burst of healing. So it has to be void. It has to be void. I don't know. I'm going to save that because I've got the overload. I do have the overload. This needs to be void. So, pulse rifle, yes. Hand cannon, yes. And sword, that's overload. I've got double overload. And really, is it the barrier that does more damage to me? Is it the barrier? Do I need to consider that it could be the barrier, you know, where I'm going to have the most problem? Overload, so, you know, barrier, pulse rifle. I feel like I need like multiple pulse rifles just to switch in and out and go as hard as I can and just do overload with my Thunderlord because I think Thunderlord can take it. I think Thunderlord can take them. Now, I could get a machine gun and go, you know, what are the other machine guns here? Exotic. I could pull out something different. Machine gun wise, what am I thinking here? What am I thinking? But I would lose that because deterministic chaos. Ooh. Sustained fire weakens. Strong against barrier champions while holding down the trigger. Golly, strong against barrier champions? Have I misjudged this weapon? And I think that's new. I do believe that's new. I'm thinking I need to try something here. You've been Vanguard says I've been using Second Chance in my arms for Titan. Second Chance gives it works on barriers, right? I would have to pull Second Chance out because I don't have them on me. I don't have them on me. Let me look at my mailbox or my app and see what I can do. Guardian, it's doing a download. I haven't used this in a couple of days, but let me get to my vault. And I know they're going to be 1900. It's a big, huge disappointment, you know, when everything is below the level that I want it to be at. Transfer to my Titan. All right, I have transferred it over, and I thought about these earlier, but I do like the healing that I have on this. Do I want to go that route? Is that the route I want to take? Second Chance is my shield throw melee, and it does a lot of work. It really puts in a lot of work. Now, let's see. This jumped to 116, so I'm not going to need that. I want to put everything extra into getting my recovery really high up. I want a really fantastic recovery just for survivability. I'm even going to do this into recovery. Rapid arc, final weapons create an orb of power. Rapid void. Let's get the rapid void on. Rapid kinetic weapon. I do feel like, rapid arc, because I could still get that. Okay, and I've still got a little bit left over, and this is still way too high. It is way too high. I'm going to get this in on... Man, oh man. Oh, wrong one. Okay. Do that. And then, what do I want to do here? Increased reload speed of void weapons. I want to just reload void as fast as I possibly can. Really. I mean, that's what I want to do. Void damage. I'm getting a lot of void damage, Guardians. We all saw it. Incoming damage that are at long range. I need AoE. Okay, AoE. And then this is resilience. I don't need resilience. I want to do recovery. And then this is recovery because my recovery is still at 113. I'm not worried about my melee right now. I just want to pump this up as high as I can get it. Arc weapons get bonus reserves. Arc weapons do this. Let's do this. And then let's do recovery again. That jumped my recovery to 79. Am I liking that better? I like the idea of that a little bit better. That got it up to 82, and I'm still way over here. I'm still way over. I always like to do the finisher. I don't know why I didn't have that on. Okay, now this is still too high, ultimately, Guardians. It's just too high. 25, 26, 26, 32. Man, oh man. These are all, let's see, 1992. That's at a 31. I would have to reset this. I could reset this. And then do recovery. How would that work on my recovery? That gives me one better on my recovery. So that's actually a better piece. It is a better piece if I do that. Let's just look at something. Super black. I know. I don't always want to use super black, but I feel like it's a good choice here when you're just, in the nitty gritty of it all. I don't even remember where I got that from. Okay, let's see. Now, is this going to be better? Overload, hand cannon. But really, I need pulse rifle. Pulse, pulse. And then this is overload. I think I can handle the overloads ultimately if I can just take care of barriers. And here we do see that this stuns barriers. You have to wait for them to bring it up. They do have to bring it up. Do I have a good shield? Yeah. got a good shield. Let's go in and try it again. Let's do this thing again, Guardians. Hang with me, because this is rough. This is rotten. This is life inside of D2, Destiny 2. And I have been gaming for a long time. I know there's a lot of changes in the game right now. What do you guys think? If you're watching this past the live stream, leave a comment. Are you happy with the changes? Are you happy with the state of the game? I'm going to say this out loud, I'm missing a supervillain. I want a supervillain to appear, give us a monologue, and tell us, you know, how they're going to destroy our future. That's what I'm looking for inside of Destiny. A supervillain that wants to just destroy everything. That's what I'm looking for. Now, I'm just going to go in here and destroy these one at a time. Maybe I'll get that guy right back there, because he seems particularly vicious. Alright, that should have... No, I needed Void, right? Wow, watch her hit me! She's just throwing everything she's got at me. Ma'am, calm down. Calm down. You're just a little bit too aggressive. I kind of want to go in there and, you know, throw a super, but I don't have a super just yet. I really wished all the lost sectors were just, you know, selectable at whatever you would like them to be all the time. I don't want them to cycle through. I want all the lost sectors to be selectable, because the ones I really want to work on are in the Pale Heart. Alright, where's she at? I know she's not gone. There she is, over in the corner. Come on out, ma'am. We can be friends. You could be growing corn in the EDZ right now. Well, Cosmodrome. She could grow corn in the Cosmodrome. We'll reprogram her. A terraformer. We're going to reprogram you. You're going to like your new job. You can be raising corn. Old Man Rogue, how are you? Thank you for hanging out with me. What are you up to? Old Man Rogue, now, are you retired or do you still work? I think we've talked about it before, but I don't remember, you know, 100%. I guess you do so much damage to the Minotaur, and then these guys come stomping around at you. Oh, she got brave. You got brave, ma'am. That was a little bit too much for me, and she's gone down. Woo! I saw him, Guardians. He almost got away from me. Almost. Woo! Okay, I can breathe. I can breathe. I feel like I should have had a few more orbs there. Where's all my orbs? Resource. Resource. Now we know deep down in there's exos. I would like to program those exos. They're not occupied. They're blank shells. I would like to program the masses of exos that are underneath this planet and get them on our side. I want them on my side. Oh man, Rogue, you just retired. Professor Dumbledore, I just feel like the overloads are, the problem. The barrier. Well, they're all a problem. What am I saying? Overloads are a problem. The barriers are a problem. Everything in here is a problem. Wow, they're so aggressive. He came for me. So aggressive, Guardians. Run. There is no shame in running. There is no shame in it, Guardians. If you need to run, get the heck out of town. Flee while you still can, because as you saw earlier, he stomped down these stairs and he chopped me, a karate chop, and he got me. One hit. It was a one hit. And I don't want to be one hit. Now, I got the old lady, the mind, but I'm gonna have big old stomping wyverns. Look at that guy. Barrier champions. Did he follow me? Did he follow? Woo! Oh my gosh, he was coming down that step. Why did they build all these steps in this? They should have had a power escalator in here. I know the wyverns are here somewhere. And I've got double barriers? Maybe triple? I want to get all the friends, ultimately. I need to get the friends. Did that miss him? It's almost like he heals up. Woo! Woo! One down, a boatload of them to go. There's a lot more, and the wyverns haven't come out yet. I'm going to have to walk up here and trip the alarm. Now watch them all spawn in. Whoa. Wyvern City. And he will stomp down through here at me. One down. Isn't there two wyverns? Are there two of them? Get those friends. Get those friends. Whoa. Guardians, there's somebody up here, right? Woo, run! I don't like how that pulls me forward. That pulled me forward. Thank you, Vanguards. They definitely pulled me forward on that. That's I call fair. That's foul. I call foul on that. Now, I've got to really get all the friends. Get all the friends that you can out of this, out of the equation. Because they're going to be nasty and try to take me down. That's their one job, is to destroy me and keep me from my treasure. And I'm going to need a lot of treasure. We're not done yet, Guardians. I will weaken him to a certain point, and then he will call his friends in. Now, luckily, this guy does not heal up. But there will be, if I'm not mistaken, there will be another champion. Ooh, I'm looking. I'm moving in my seat. Moving, grooving. I don't want to go down here. Oh my gosh, and there all of his friends are coming. But before I work on the barriers, I need to get these guys. I want to get those guys out of here because they are my main problem. Stick your head on out. Come on, Miss Harpy. And I just want to work on this old boy. You know, we'll continue to make these guys pay for what they've done. They've done a lot of dirty deeds. Dirty deeds. Done dirt cheap. Cue the music. Cue the music. Some of you may know that song. Some of you may not. He's a problem. I've faced him before. He always is going to run over there and hide. You know, it's what he does. It's just what he does. But I kind of want to get this guy. Woo! Oh my gosh, I felt that. I felt that. I'm gonna need him gone. I need you gone, sir. You can flee now. Just leave your chest. You can flee. I swear, have they made him healthier? Guardians, I am missing overload rocket launchers. That's what I'm missing. I am missing overload rocket launchers. Oh my gosh, I think there's another one over there. Are there double barriers out here? Woo! Ugh. Double barriers, they're a little bit frightening now. Because, you know, it just doesn't feel like I have something that's really designed to get them. And they play hopscotch together. Double barriers will play hopscotch together. Now, I would really like for them to, like, join up. Is he still right over there? He's gonna heal. can breathe, but they're out there. They're there to get me. They want me gone. They're healed up. They are healed up. I'm going to have to just work really hard. I got to work really hard to get them. If I can get them to stay in the open long enough. Face me. Face me, monsters. One down. I got one down. It took everything I had. It took everything I had to get him. Now I've got to get this little guy. I'm patient, Guardians. I am patient. Time is on my side. I live forever. He got me! No! I played too aggressive. Bummer. Bummer. We're going back in, Guardians. I've got to go back in. What stuns those guys? Arc jolt effects. I thought this should jolt. I feel like this should jolt. Crimson, hello. Jolting. Jolting. I know, Havoc, I know. I almost got him. That was 2030. But look, this just gives us goals. We have goals in this game, and my goal is to get him good. I feel like that really... Arc, man, oh man, you know... Can I do something else? Can I do something else here? Can I do this? Can I do Wish Ender for barrier? Overload would be a hand cannon. I don't know. I'm thinking that that's not the best way to go. I'm thinking it's not the best way to go. Pulse rifle. You know, I could try Outbreak Perfected, but then I would lose the benefit of having, you know, Overload on my Thunderlord. And that did. Thunderlord helped me in other ways. It definitely helped me in other ways. So I'm sticking with Thunderlord. Crimson, how are you? What have you been up to? Crimson, it's good to see you. All right, what do I need to do here? And this really should be, you know, phenomenal, because the shield, it is a barrier champion. You just have to wait. You have to wait till the shield goes up, right? When you stun a barrier champion with your shield throw melee, you regain a melee. So I have to wait fully. I have to wait fully for the shield to go up, and then I can do my deeds. I can do the deeds. So I think I'm going to stick with this. Let's go back in. This is the Perdition Lost Sector at 2030. I was one champion away from victory. I could have ran back there and got that chest and got it, but I didn't. I didn't do that because we're going to get them all. At least I hope we're going to get them all. I want to try. One more time. One more time. Did that do anything to her? Boy, that popped them good. Get out of here. Get out of here. You're ruining my evening, you bunch of Vex. Your programming's bad. But I want her to move forward, ultimately. I would like for her to move forward. Now, did the overload spawn? There's the chest. That's what I need. I need that chest, sir. Give it up and I will leave peacefully. Wink, wink. I want the old lady to come down here again. Did I do a dime's worth of damage to that guy? I don't think so. Took 500 bullets. 500 bullets. Did she flee? Now remember, I want to get the friends here. I want to get the friends. She's still there. Okay, I got him. Did she get away from me? She may have gotten away from me. I don't know for sure. Now, I can't run out of ammo or I'm in trouble right here. Woo! I had 12 bullets left. Because there is not a drop of ammo out here. But Crimson, I'm doing good. Just enjoying a few lost sectors. It's late for me on Sunday. It's 11:30, and I lost power earlier, but I come back. I'm like a Stephen King novel. They just keep coming. I didn't realize those little guys had gone bomber. They had gone bomber. But now I've got wyverns. I don't have a lot of heavy ammo. Just practically none, really. And before, I had a lot of heavy. There was a lot of heavy to be had. Now, I'm practically out. And I've got to face these wyverns. Okay, I picked up a little bit. Let's reload. Reloading. All right, I got him. Did I miss a resource? Resource. Oh, man. But, it's really these barriers that are the problem, and I've got double barriers on here. Double barriers. Meaning 2 pulse rifles. And I will say this, right up front. I am not a pulse rifle fan. Like, pulse rifles, They are definitely a no for me. And up there is one of the little monsters. I had to do it. And if I go up there to grab one of those, I am going to be facing a wyvern. Full force wyvern. And I think I've got one more. Double wyverns down. 6 bullets remain. But I do think that I've got one champion up there, right? Get their friends first. Get their friends. And he's hiding. That's what they do. Come out and face me, monster. Come out and face me. He will jump down, too. This guy likes to, switch back and forth. You see that? Wow, he's gonna have me weakened. Takes so many bullets to get him weakened. Okay, he's gone. I got him. I got him. Ugh. All right, now. Here's where I made my mistakes earlier. Okay, I did make mistakes here. I will confess it. I made mistakes. Let's reload everything. I don't have enough really heavy ammo. Woo! Okay, reload everything because I need my super back. I need my super back. Thank you, Bernie. Thank you, buddy. I lost power here due to, you know, a really powerful storm. Not a lick. Not a lick. I was thinking maybe. I don't know what I was thinking. Can I grab? Or is there any heavy around here to grab? None. Now, I have... Oh, there's some heavy. Reloading. Reloading. Resource. I thought I got that. I did. Okay, I got it. Resources. I don't like to pass them by. You never know when you might need them. You never know. Now this guy doing damage to him will help me get my super back. And I need to get him down so low to get the... You know, to get the chest. Because he has the code. The boss has the code. I kind of just want to open the chest and try to live and make it. I'm wondering if my super, you know, would just really knock him out. Who's he looking at? I am thinking that, you know, if I ran up there and supered him, I could get him and get the chest without having to fool with the champions. Because ultimately, all I want is the chest. All that I want is another chest before they get me. He's got good aim. He's got very good aim. And there's that little monster. Oh, I see him. There's still two. You know, I was thinking, oh, maybe I'll get lucky and there'll only be one. There's two. Ugh. I got to get these friends, though, because they are a true nuisance. A true nuisance. I need the friend and I need the boss. Watch him stay back there. You know, it's mind-boggling. That they will totally stay out of the way of danger. They're so much smarter than the boss. They're so much smarter than the boss. Crayon Rage, how are you, buddy? It's good to see you. I'm doing good. And how are you doing? How are you doing? I set up, yesterday, Guardians, I set up a channel, another channel that's going to be on YouTube. And I may Twitch it. Just a hangout channel. You know, it's called Symposium, Ransom_Rider Symposium. And we're just going to hang out and chat and talk. And I'm hoping some of you guys will come hang out with me. Because I want to read some Tarzan too. So maybe we'll hang out, chat, talk about whatever. Whatever's current, read a few books. And have a good time with it all. Now, I'm just toying with him because I do want to work him down. Get him out of here, and then I can focus. You know, do I want to just take the chest? Guardians, should I just get the chest, or should I take down both of these barriers again? There's a lot of heavy ammo out there, but I can't get to it. Alright, he's gone. I kind of feel like I should just go get them. But these guys deserve punishment. It bounced all over the place and didn't do a thing to him. And he will hide back there as well as this bunch. And AoE is vicious. We all just saw that. They're trying to AoE me. Area of effect. I wished I could stun him in place. But he goes back there to heal. Okay, got one. I got one. Woo! I've got to get that other one. So, but that's doing better than I did before. Well, no, I had it down to one. I had it down to one. Oh, Crimson, I would love it. I've got to get through that. I've just got to get through it. I've watched more guides. I'm trying to become more knowledgeable. And I think I'm ready. I think I'm ready when you guys get time. I want to be ready. Now, can I risk it to get some of this? Man, oh man. Now I've got to like work on that little guy. Look at him. He's back there hiding. Why? Yay! Whoa, my gosh! All champions defeated. It was worth it. It was worth it. Oh my gosh, he was trying to heal up so fast on me. You know, I needed to swap weapons faster. Do better, Ransom. Do better. I need to do better. That's what I need to do. But I got it. You can get it. Go slow and steady. Let me show you my loadout. It was Thunderlord, Elsie's Rifle, and Smite of Marin, the Harrowed Edition. Like this. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna put this down on digital. I'm not a super fan of having pulse rifles. You know, I'm just not. But we have pulse rifles that are overload, and we have swords that are overload. And I'm not a fan of either one of those. I'm just not a fan. Because I would really like for scout rifles, because I am a scout rifle fan. But overloads, because they heal so quickly at these upper levels, and hand cannons, you just have to be really, really good with them to get that to work. You got to be good to get it to work. Now, I guess I could go with this and just keep it always on. Stasis weapons, breaking combatant shield. Alright, and then what here? Arc. I'm going to definitely do Void because I'm running the Void ability build. I need to do some different builds. I need to get in there and get my Hunter built up. If you were with me yesterday, I got halfway through the story missions on my Warlock, and I need to do more on my Warlock. Let's do that. And then what do I need? One more. Solar or prismatic, arc, destroying a tangle, stasis weapons. I'm going to use that because I'm a stasis weapon fan. Woven mail, void surge. All right, now let's go back. These, I'm not a huge fan of those. I'm not. I'm just not a huge fan of them. Now I've really messed everything up here. I do like Severance Enclosure. I know, don't hate on Severance Enclosure because Severance Enclosure is, fair. It's fair. I don't hate on it because I like to do a lot of finishers and it works for me when I'm doing finishers. Now, do I have everything highest gear on? Did I get an exotic? No. I don't think that I've had Guardians. I don't think I've had really any exotics from falling, doing these at 2020, doing these at 2030. I just haven't really had the exotics fall from this at all. At all. And it's a huge disappointment. Lay Monarch and a pulse rifle. I considered it, CK. I did think Lay Monarch and a pulse rifle because I really like it. I could do Smite of Marin. I could do this. I was thinking about doing this setup right here because you get that void damage. But ultimately, my favorite build remains right now. I'm going to tell you what it is. It is Thunderlord, Indebted Kindness, and Vulpecula, or Galahorn. Galahorn or Thunderlord, I'm okay with both of those. And I'm a big fan of this loadout. This is what I've used for a lot of this season, and I am a big fan. Now, let's go to the tower and see if I got something good, because I need something good. We all need something good in this game, and we need that super villain. I want that super villain to pop up somewhere. I'm okay with it being Nessus, because I like Nessus. I want that super villain to come up, and I want a monologue about how the super villain is going to look at me and you and say, I am born of the dark. I'm here to finish what the witness could not. And I want them to be known, and I want them to be a pain. And we're going to have to go after them. They need to rally the darkness troops, and we need to rally the light troops, or just Guardians in general. I know the light and dark saga is supposed to be finito, finished, done, FEDUP, done. But I want the game to really get back into a strong groove, and for that reason, we need a supervillain. Because we can't be superheroes if we don't have a supervillain. Oh, CK, what is the supervillain? CK says, I think we saw a clip of the supervillain for the episode in the episode trailer. I'm going to have to watch the trailer because I've not seen a supervillain. And I was looking on YouTube today, at a lot of the streamer content. Maybe I overlooked it. So I need to go back and take a look. Oh, I got this. This dropped from somewhere. I'll take it. I will take a red box. What did that drop at? 1990. Come on now. I'm going to need some better stuff than that. I need better than that. Now, someone told me, this was through, social. Someone said, Ransom, you can do some of the content. Oh, look at this. Oh, yeah, I'll take all this. Complete the bounties, return to the tower. There's a few of them I didn't get finished, so I've got stuff to work on. These are done. I wasn't gonna do a sniper rifle anyway, and I've not been using auto rifles in a long while. I need to use auto rifles. I need to get back to using some auto rifles. I will confess that I've not really used a lot of them lately. A 1995, that's okay. I'm okay with the 1995. I feel like I need to take up the call. The call. But I did pull out Quicksilver Storm again, just to work with it. Man, oh man, I feel like I need to take this up. But I could put this 1995 in the vault and use it for my hunter. I could use it for my hunter. But I'm going to keep it here. I'm going to keep it here. 1995. Let's dismantle that because I want to use it on something else. I'm going to pop that out of here. Bye. Bye, grenade launcher. Now, I know that I could probably take up...
Here you go.
A couple of things in my vault. But back to what I was saying about the vault earlier. I had everything maxed out in here. Like everything was maxed out and it was good to go. Now everything's at 1900. And it's a huge, big, I've got to start that again. I have to start it again. I'm going to bring this up. So that's been my whole thing, is just thinking about so much work involved to get all this stuff back up to max light. I was okay without, and I didn't think I would say this. And let me know how you feel in a comment if you're watching this past the live stream. I was okay with not having to chase the numbers every single season. I was okay with being 1810 for a long time because it did allow me to work through so many things in my vault. And I don't know how long we're going to be at the current level, but I do want to be there for a while. This looked good. When I first saw this, back when this came out in the Vex incursion, I just couldn't wait to get all of this stuff. But once I got it, because I have the ship from this collection with the green plants growing on it, it's not going to load. I didn't like it. It looked graphically not good. It didn't look good.
Thank you.
Now, let's see. Raul, have you got anything for me? You're flashing like you've got something important. Wow me with something wonderful, Raul. Not enough space. I guess I could go build the call. What are these used for? Used to acquire rewards from Xur. Okay, Monuments of Light. I have everything from the Monument of Light. I don't think there's anything that I'm missing. And it's not gonna, you can't pull it again. You can't grab these again. I don't think there's any exotics from prior seasons that I'm missing. Now, I'm missing exotics from right now. So that gives me goals. That means, get to work. Get to work on that stuff. I feel like I want to put something away out of my arms because I have too many of them here. Guarding with swords, being surrounded, gain an additional frenzied blade. I've not been using the frenzied blades just recently. I'll put these away. And I might need to revisit those. I've not used them in a long time. Bonuses to guarding with swords, stronghold. I'm going to hang on to that for a little bit. I could take this up to a 1992. I do spend a lot of resources, Guardians. You might spend a lot of them. But I also have friends that do not spend a lot of resources. But it's the reason, that I go after resources is to spend them. You never know when I'm going to go out on a big adventure and, might not return and need them. They could get me. I'm going to try this. I like, I do like super black, but I don't want to wear it all the time. So I'm trying something else. Now, I made a little bit of room on my character, and I want to look at something else here. I need to think about. What do I need to think about? I need to think about getting the Vanguard stuff completed. Powerful gear. Powerful gear. But it was Pathfinder that I was thinking I needed to get one completed. So, defeat combatants with solar damage in the Vanguard playlist. So I need to think about solar damage. Vanguard. This is void, solar. So I really need some void and solar. Let's go to it. Void and solar. Let's do this. Let's do this. And then let's find out how it's going to go in here. Let's do this right now. I don't think I've completed any of this. I don't think I've completed one of these Pathfinders. And this is a prime engram, so it could help me quite a bit. Let's go in. Oh man, I like this a lot, but it's basically everything. You have to use everything. So overload hand cannon, yep. Piercing pulse rifle, yep. Unstoppable. I think I'm going to run one of these Nightfalls. Not the Grandmaster, just the fun ones. Because I really like that. Let's see. Hive called Quest. He's playing something. He's in orbit, but they're doing something. Samurai. Who else is here? Crimson's playing. Holden's in something. A lot of people, they're working on something. They are working on something. Not the Belt again. What are you doing, Not the Belt? Exploring the Pale Heart. I like Not the Belt again. He's an excellent player, content creator, live streamer, and I'm a fan of, content creators, live streamers, because Guardians, I definitely, there's times where I need help, and I like to go look at other content creators and see, how they're working on things and what they're doing. I'm a big fan of that. Big fan of going out and checking out other content to sometimes get clues or solve a puzzle or find the way forward. You might need to work on some stuff. Do I want to keep this on? I kind of like this setup. I really do. I'm a fan of it. You have to get a lot of those. Oh man, this is not set up correctly though. Because I am always I'm always about the finishers. And that is something I need right there. Recovery. Or I guess I should go discipline on this. All right, Not the Belt again. Did not answer, which means he could be away from the keyboard or has something planned. We all know how that is, and sometimes you don't get to do things that you want to. Water is... Lark is here inside of chat. Lark might want to run... Lark, do you want to run a Grandmaster? Playing story, Queens Part 2. Okay, Lark is doing something, a story mission. So what that means
I can do it
is...
after I'm done with this.
Oh, okay, Lark, absolutely. Because I'm thinking about running the Grandmaster. I ran it, a couple of times, but I missed one of the champions in one of the big rooms. Although it says it gave me the pinnacle, I feel like I did not get a pinnacle for that. Now, let's see. What have I got is this how I want to go in? Overload hand cannon, barrier pulse rifle, but I really feel like there were some unstoppables in there.
Yeah, there are. There's all of the champs in there.
Yeah, it's like everything, isn't it, in there, Lark?
Mm-hmm.
So, barrier is pulse rifle. Let's switch back to this. Then unstoppable is sidearm. And then overload, I'm going to have to do this right here. This gives me everything. Thunderlord is overload. Indebted kindness is unstoppable. And then smite of Marin is barrier. Then I kind of feel like I want to go over here and just take a look at this stuff. Because now I will not need this. I won't need the strand. I need rapid arc weapons. Rapid void, rapid kinetic. Man, I could go... No, I'm going to stick with this. Rapid kinetic. Multiple copies. Gain bonus super energy on melee kills. I do like to melee them, but my friends, my fellow guardians, they are going to need heavy. So I'm going to sacrifice some of this to really work on heavy. And then I could take discipline up. This would get my discipline to 102. And I'm good with that. Solar damage, void damage, concussive dampener. There are snipers in this Warden of Nothing. The little scions are going to snipe you from afar. Be careful, because they're going to get you. They're looking for you. Area of effect. Damage from long range. But the boss is AoE. But maybe we can really work the boss with a number of supers. Get those supers. Minor discipline. My discipline is already maxed out. I could put this into something else, though. Because I have 3. What would I want to do? Strength. Okay, I'm good with that. That leveled these up to a 99 on strength, a 97 on discipline, a 101 on resilience. And let's continue to take a look at this. Heavy-handed. Here we want to do increases the reload of void weapons. I have arc in. Because the arc that I have right now, I'm a fan. Powered melees create orbs of power. Now, I could still go in and bring my discipline back up. That brought it up. Okay, so this is still good to go. That still works. Now, let's look at the boots. This is set up for really hand-to-hand combat. And when you get into these Grandmasters, it's difficult to get hand-to-hand. It really is now. You got to be careful. Because if you stray too close, area of effect, or a melee, point-blank damage could simply get you in a really bad way. And we don't want to be got in a bad way. I don't want to be got in a bad way. And I feel like you don't either. So I altered some of this stuff really to benefit my fire team members with some heavy ammo. And then I still like the stats. That the way this is set up, it brought down my strength to 99. But I'm okay with that. I feel like it will still work. We know that some of these guys are really tough in here. The Overload Minotaur at the opening, he will stomp for you. He will absolutely stomp for you. And I do, I have really come to like my Glacier Grenade. You've heard Havoc talk about the Glacier Grenade saying, get it off, take it off. But I've liked it. It makes me feel like I need to revisit some of this, icy goodness. It's an icy goodness. It's like getting a ice cream from your favorite dairy place. It's good. It tastes good, and I want more of it. Now this, I don't know. I do like the shield, right? I like the shield. Um, oh man, should I bring them up in the air? I better stick with that because when you lift them up, you can see them better, and you can do damage with your weapons really well. Ah, what the heck? Ice, freeze them where they stand. Let no one pass. Back up, mag, back up, mag. This is still going to work for me. All right. Now, that's looking a little bit better. Now, ultimately, you saw the changes that I made. I'm not going to be able to, do the solar burn that I wanted to. Because here, I was thinking I would just do some of the really easy stuff. I would take Unwavering Duty in, get that solar burn on them, but that's not how it's going to go. That's not how it's working right now. If this is Cabal and Vex, so we only have one specialized weapon for the Cabal, and it's a slow firing scout rifle. I don't want it. I don't want to take that in right now. I do, however, really want to revisit, I guess, was it Deterministic Chaos that we looked at earlier, Guardians? I feel like I need to revisit it because it's now strong against barriers, and I've kind of always liked this weapon. I really have kind of always liked it. I think I'm going to pull this out again. I think I'm going to pull it out again. And Heart Shadow, would Heart Shadow now be something that I need to revisit?
Did we have somebody else ransom?
No, I don't. I don't. Unless Havoc.
Okay,
Havoc,
we'll
do
just
you
do
want to
another
go?
adventure.
Do you have somebody, Lark?
Oh, no, I don't. Otherwise, I was gonna just start one of those other adventures because I'm trying to get the rest of my prismatic kit on my time.
Oh, well, yeah, go ahead, Lark, and do that because I can just do these normal ones and get my first open on. I'm trying to get the whole thing with the Pathfinder. I have not completed a single Pathfinder since it was released. I haven't done one. So I want to go in. Guardians, Lark is working on something really important. Lark and I played off camera the other night. We had an absolute blast. But this will give me the opportunity now to kind of change this up and do something a little bit different. Because ultimately, a sidearm, do I have a sidearm that's solar that I would like? I don't know. Let's go in. I set this up for this. Let's go in and have a little bit of fun. And this will give me the opportunity to meet some new friends. Let's do this. Oh, wait a minute. That was Arc. Okay, well I'm double Arc, so I'm double good. I'm a double D gamer. This is my favorite game, Destiny 2. This is the Nightfall. I'm being match made with another team. But Guardians, anytime you're hanging out in chat, and I know there's a lot of you in there, don't hesitate to volunteer. You come on in, volunteer, and Lark is inside my Discord live chat. Havoc's in here, but Havoc, I'm sure, is working on several characters inside the First Descendant. But don't hesitate to come in and chat because that's how we get to know each other. We chat in the the typed out stream, or you can chat for real in the Discord live stream. Just remember, be good to your fellow guardian. Treat others as you want to be treated. There's only been really one or two times, just a handful of times where I have met people inside of Destiny that I'm going to say it. Okay, I'm going to say this. They were rotten, absolutely rotten, and that's just been a few times that's happened. No, woo! How did I do that? I misstepped right there and almost went into the deep. My question is, why are the Awoken people...
welcomes you.
Why are they keeping this?
Yes.
I've often wondered, why Awoken people are you keeping the Prison of Elders active? It doesn't make a lick of sense why this is still active. Now, am I locked at this level? Oh, gosh, no. I'm not even locked. We've got options. I'm still waiting on my season. Now, here's what I'm waiting for, okay? I'm still waiting on a season of freedom where I'm going to be able to use any weapon I want. Take the squares, the triangles, the circles off of everything, and just let us have a season of freedom where I can actually, use a shotgun on a barrier. I want to be able to use a shotgun. I've not been able to use the shotgun on barriers. Has there ever been a barrier shotgun? I don't know if we've had a barrier shotgun.
I mean, if you're Radiant, you can technically have barrier on your shotgun.
Well, we could use conditional finality and it would act as a barrier, right?
Yeah, if you hit the ignite.
Yeah. I mean, you can... What Lark is saying is pay attention to the conditions where your armor and weapons can create abilities for you. Because there's things like Volt, Jolt, all that kind of stuff here. Solar, Unraveling, Volatile, Special Gear, Arc, Strand, Void. So you can be not so dependent on the weapon type. Because hand cannons for Unstoppable, it's not the best. Or is it, aren't they Unstoppable this season, hand cannons? No, sidearms.
Sidearms.
It's Overload for hand cannons. Not the best. Because they respawn their health so quickly, Guardians. They can eat you up. You saw me do a solo flawless 12-30, 20-30 Lost Sector. Having to use, weapons that weren't my first choice. So, yeah, I just want to be able to, have a bigger selection of weapons. I am going to be thrilled to use this deterministic chaos because I liked it last season. I've kind of really liked it since it came out. That hit me. These trains are out of control. They're absolutely running amok. Now, they're not off their tracks, but, you get the gist here. Why didn't I slide? I felt like I activated that in a timely manner. Can I... Oh, okay. No, I'm not going to be able to slide. How... I don't remember putting that on. I do not remember putting this on. So I'm doing that. Although I do really like that fast movement. I like the ability to escape danger. Danger, Ransom Rider. Danger. But pulse rifles, Outbreak Perfected, just to be clear, Outbreak Perfected has been my one favorite pulse rifle since, 200 years ago when I did the original mission to get that. Now, my teammate's down, but he's been rescued. I kind of love it when the Vex get run over. It's always a little bit thrilling to see the trains run them down. Because the Vex and the Fallen, they're not friends. They are not friends. In fact, none of these bad guys are friends with any of the other bad guys. They all dislike each other. Okay, he's out of here. We got him. He's gone. I'm glad he's gone. Now that did decrease the ability to get a bigger score because all those enemies despawned. Maybe I shouldn't have used my super on him, but it felt good. I would do it again. It felt good. Major Braxton, hello, hello. How are you? I like that big MB icon. I can see it. How you doing? What are you up to? Are you playing the game tonight? Are you loving the game? Have you completed, your missions? I still haven't gone into the mission with Saint 14. Now, I've heard about it, through the grapevine, through fellow Guardians coming in and chatting with me, but I've not done a thing. And I need to. Do I not have my slide and burn on? Let me look. I might not have it on. No, I mean, I have it on, so, okay. I don't think they realized those little scions were there. They're sharpshooters, those two. They're twins, and they are sharpshooters, so go with caution. Now, a fellow Guardian told me that on this, don't really do the A. Go for B and C first. But I don't know, will that work? I feel like the timer would just absolutely count down.
They are dead.
These guys are falling over. They're just absolutely falling over. And I'm liking it. I'm liking it a lot. Now, I usually come over here and get this one and take these guys out that spawn in here. I let him... Come on up the steps, sir. Come on up there. There you go. Use a little bit of my ammo. Let's get that old ball right over there. Take a few of these Vex out. They're nuisances. They'll fire at you, without your knowledge. And look, another one of these. And the twin over there trying to get me. Okay, that's down. Somebody's not getting B. Okay, he got it. He got it. Now, we're going to have to run over here and protect this door. Because they'll come out here. See that? I got here just in time. Just in time. They're blinded from my shield, and then I knock them silly. But I'm not going to use my super on this because I want my super for the boss down below.
Challenges.
Somebody threw a grenade at me. I don't know who it was, but I don't like it, sir. I don't like it. Let's go pick this up. Reload the weapons, and as you can see, my team is already running ahead of me. Maybe they didn't use their heavy and didn't have to look for any ammo. I did. I go prepared.
Survived the prison of elders.
And I still have my super. We will, I do believe, face a few champions. Now remember, this is not the Grandmaster version. I have completed that. I did live stream one of them. I think I did one
Your treasure.
where I didn't live stream. But the Grandmaster, this is really fun. You know, take your time, try some different. You want to try some different weapons out. Let's all not be stuck this season. I used Polaris Lance for 200 years last season, because the season was like a year long. And I want to try to have flexibility. Now, having said that, will I probably end up using some of the same weapons over and over and over? Yeah, I probably will. Alright, here she comes. Get my heavy out. I'm going to throw a grenade, throw this, then throw my super, and I'm hoping that my team is doing the same. And they did. She's gone. Just like that. She's gone. Cue the music. Who sang it? What year was it released? She's gone. And Guardians, I always have a soundtrack playing in my head. Sometimes I remember to share it with you. And sometimes it's just playing in there on repeat. And there's probably like 200 songs that are in my playlist just in my mind. Now, on my iPhone, I do have, thousands of songs that when I do a road trip, I really like to hear them. This guy looks good. I'm giving you best dressed, sir. You can report to the office on floor 3, section C. They will have a trophy available for you for being best dressed. How did I do? I got 65. I finished number 1, but I was 3rd in damage. I needed bigger number on damage. I created 17 orbs, so I hope my fire team used that to their advantage. Now, what do I need to do? I need to get in with a little bit of solar. So, oh man, do I want to change this up? No, I don't want to change it up. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to pop this on because this is barrier. Do I have the catalyst? There is no catalyst. It needs a catalyst. Strong against barrier champions. I'm for it. So I won't need a pulse rifle here. So let's do hand cannon. I'm going Vulpecula. That will, I have the sidearm and then hand cannon, sidearm, hand cannon, and then barrier. This allows me to be set up again. I could go sidearm and do, maybe something like Buzzard. Then I could go solar with Zali's Bane. This is another option. Let's now take a look. Arc loader, I won't need. I could go solar loader. I think I will speed Zali's Bane up, but ultimately I probably need a void loader because we all know deterministic chaos, it's a slug. It's a slug. Now, sidearm, is that all I need to change here? Arc siphon, I won't need arc siphon. Let's go in and do void siphon because that will give me, here, that'll work on that. Do I need that 1990? Yeah, I'm going to take this up in case I have another lost sector tomorrow. Because as soon as the Pale Heart lost sectors come back around, Guardian, you and we need to hit it. We need to hit those lost sectors and get them. I worked on them extensively the last time they were here. And I had a little bit of success, and I had a lot of learning experiences. Now, what you have to think about on this stuff is not, I was a failure, I didn't complete it. How you have to view that is, I learned a lot on that trip in. I learned a lot. Now, let's go back into this Nightfall. I have 5 of 6. I'll get a powerful gear, tier 1. And I like it. Let's go in. This is the Nightfall. This is the Warden of Nothing. It's a crazy, mad servitor that was left behind by Varix. And Varix, come get your servitor. We're going to have to get rid of her if you don't come and get her. Now, the thing about this stuff is these are little snippets in time because this Grand Master was actually available. It wasn't called the Reef. What was it called? It was where Spider was located, and I ran around there for a long time. I never liked Spider because Spider had a collection of dead ghosts, like he had eaten the light out of them. It never did an ounce of good for Spider, although he outlived many of the other Fallen, I am sure. Now, am I going to miss Indebted Kindness? You better believe I'm going to miss it.
Save the universe.
Just the reason.
But look at that. Zali's Bane is a handful. When you pick this weapon up, you've got a handful. And I have always liked it. This is not my bespoke Zali's Bane. This, I think, is what? Is this a Harrowed edition? No, this is my bespoke one. But I do have some really good ones, you know, from running some harder content. Now, this is Grim and Dark Vibrations. They were matched to me. I don't know these guys, but I can say that they cleared that section out with authority. You guys were great. Absolutely great. Now, I know that people have done this a lot when I see them jump over the train and make their way with haste into the depths of this whole section. That train almost got me. It could have really been a problem for me there, but I made it out alive. And when you jump down right here, Guardians, be careful with this. On a higher level, the enemies can explode those fuel cells and really put you in a situation that you don't want to be in. Oh, they got him before I got to use deterministic chaos. Guys, calm down. We all want to take a turn. Now, having said that, I do really enjoy seeing a fire team that's just taking down everything, where I'm just following along, being sure that I'm covering them, and that I'm here to get a revive in case someone goes down. I am in a revive battle with Havoc, and you know, right now, I think he's probably just a tiny bit ahead of me, a handful of revives. So I want to swoop in, get the revives, be a team player, and as you can see, this guy in front of me is absolutely set up to make orbs, and boy, do I ever like that. Now, this gun has kinetic tremors. I'm an absolute fan of kinetic tremors. many moons ago, as we say back home, we had like a mod where kinetic tremors were just, you know, spectacular. And I still like them. I still see, you know, the enemies, most of them, many of them, they are thrown off balance ever so slightly by kinetic tremors, and I really am a fan of that. I think it's every fifth shot. It does its business. Wow, deterministic chaos. You rock. You rock. Is this gonna be my new favorite weapon? Holy cow, it ate them up. Wow, wow. Guardians, did you see that? Did you see it? I can't believe my eyes. I can't believe my eyes. Try Danielson. This is just a nightfall. I couldn't find anybody to go in with me for a Grandmaster. Lark is working on something really important. You've got to get those prismatics. And I couldn't find... Everybody's like doing something. They're working on something. And I know that feeling. You know, when you got something important that you're working on, you can't always just leave it to follow up. Oh, try Danielson. You know, I would love it when I finish this. If you guys want to go through one, absolutely. Absolutely. I'll need 2. I'm a party of 1. My table is ready. It's my goal in this game to have lots of friends to play with. Lots of friends.
I'll have all my prismatic stuff done after this, so I'll be good to join.
Alright.
This one.
Alright, Lark is going to have prismatic done, so we'll just need 1. We'll need 1. And try Danielson. You're welcome to be that 1. You're welcome to be that 1. 1 is the loneliest number that you ever knew. Why are these guys leaving all of these enemies behind? Sir, don't be hitting me like that. I'm trying to make my way up the steps, and all you're doing is standing in the way and punching at me. Get out of here. Now, Havoc swears this is fixed, and it's not. See that? I just lost forward propulsion. I'm stuck down here. I'm joining allies. Havoc, I hope you're watching that. I hope you see it. But try Danielson. Yes. Yeah. Lark is going to join me. Did these guys already get all this stuff? Now, they're good. They're good.
You are not.
We're going to have to check their fashion, because that's how you can tell if they're really good. Or are they wearing something snazzy?
2. Dismantle mines, yes. Or you die.
Wow, deterministic chaos. It has the ingredients, Guardians. Now we will bake the cake. Bake the cake. These guys are so good. Like, I'm really surprised. They really need a really upper level. That's how good they are. They're upper level good. Alright, is there another one gonna pop out over here?
Victory well earned.
Nope, he disappeared. Alright, did I make it up here in time to put my shield down? Yes, just barely. Just barely. Don't you do that to me, sir.
Face final
We could have been friends. You could be raising corn in the
a
EDZ right
mighty
now.
cabal warrior challenges.
All right, he's gone. I didn't get a lot of heavy, but I do have my super. That guy just used his super. Sir, you should have waited because the boss is just downstairs. Just downstairs. I don't know who threw it. Was it Dark Vibrations? Or was it the other guy? Grim. Grim is a 9. But we live in an 11 world. We live in an 11
Treasure
world.
awaits.
Now, they did fix this because there was a time, Guardians. There was a time, you may not remember this, but I do because I've been around the block about 150 times. That when you drop down here with your fire team through this little tunnel, you'd bang your head and it would just take you out of the game. Bang your head, wake the dead. It's a song. I know I'm totally out of tune, but it indeed is a song. Alright, I'm going to load the big boy, and I'm going to throw an ice cube,
Is here. Judgment at
throw my super, and she's already damaged a lot, so these guys are on it. Even though the one guy had used his super, we got him. I got an exotic, I got enhancement prism, enhancement cores, I got strange coin. I'm 8 up with inventory of consumables, and I'm 4. Give me more consumables. And it just did a bunch more enhancement cores. Let it rain down consumables. I spend a lot. I keep the economy and Destiny going.
I like your style.
Now let me see. I want to see how these guys look because they played well. Dark Vibrations, I'm going to give you a C+. That gives you goals, lots of room for improvement. Grim, you're going to get best dressed here because you've got the dinosaur helm on. And somebody that wears a dinosaur helmet, I'm a fan. I'm a fan. All right, now I'm going back into space, and I'm going to pick my friend Lark up. Lark, just so you guys know, I have known for a while, and Lark is a clan founder and an extraordinary gamer, having completed, I do believe, thousands of raids. I don't mean like 150. There's no puffery involved here. Word of the day, puffery. There's no puffery involved here. Lark has finished thousands of raids. And so it's always an honor and a privilege and a delight for me to be able to go in and play with Lark. Now, I want to see if Try Danielson, I think I can type this in and you'll get my information off of it. Join us.
I'm almost done with my thing. Be like another 5 minutes or so.
Stay hydrated, Guardians. Stay hydrated. Oh, you're fine, Lark. You're absolutely fine. It's just so hot out. Everybody out around the world where you're experiencing extreme heat, be careful out. I know it can get to you without you really knowing about it. Way back when I was younger, and felt like I was impervious to, environmental factors, I was cycling in the dead of summer. I was out with friends, just having a big blast. And we did several miles upon miles. And of course, we had started early, but as we progressed through the day, it got extremely hot. But as I was, on my bicycle, I didn't really, feel it as much, but the exertion of it all and the wind kept me cooled down. I didn't get really like wet with sweat or anything like that. It's happened. It happens. But when we stopped at a gas station just as a little respite. Man, it just like I got really hot. It hit me really hot and hard. I was just, like, wow, I can't believe how heated I am. And I got overheated and just like practically passed out. So be careful. That's the whole reason for this tale is I want you to be careful out there because it can get. Oh my gosh! I want you to look at all of this stuff. I'll look at that later. It can get really hot, and so be cautious. Be cautious. Change character. I want to go to social, and I'm going to open this up. Let's go right here. Public. Oh, I've just fixed it. I just fixed it. Try Danielson. I just fixed it. Thank you, Betty. Thank you, thank you. Now let's take a look at Try Danielson. I do not believe that I've played with Try Danielson before. I'm seeing an 11, Paragon, Try Danielson with the clan, Art of War. Try Danielson is a 2012. Running currently Midnight Coup, Sunshot, Apex Predator. Now this Apex Predator, this is not found on the ground. This is a bespoke Apex Predator built by hand for Try Danielson. And I'm a fan of this weapon. I love it because reconstruction. Yeah, what's not to like. So I do have one of these that I really like. So I know that Danielson really likes this weapon. And of course we see Zali's Bane here, explosive payload and incandescent. Midnight Coup with Firefly, one for all. The switch was made to a pulse rifle, and we all know this one and love it. It's my favorite pulse rifle. I went after this when it originally came out, Outbreak Perfected. It's wonderful. It's absolutely wonderful. Now, let's take a look at Danielson's armor. Let's inspect the armor. Is this Vogue worthy? Red, it is really good. It is really good for Grandmasters. I'm a fan of it. The helmet, this is a 101 on resilience, a 114 on discipline. Sometimes it just doesn't work out where you can get these better balanced. But 2 in the 100s, that's good. It's good. The exotic is Getaway Artist. Consuming your arc grenade grants an arc soul and amplifies you. So I feel like Danielson is going to be a force inside of this. An absolute force. Now I'm going to inspect Lark. Lark is finishing up and is going to be joining us. Let's take a look and see.
Oh, I won't be on my Titan for this.
Does Lark have the fashion sense? Has she toured Paris as a runway professional? Are you staying on this Titan, Lark?
No, I'm going to my work.
All right, so we're not going to detail this because I looked at that and I already knew that couldn't be the one that Lark was going to be taken in. Because it needed a little fine tuning. It needed some fine tuning. Okay, a lot of fine tuning.
I think the raid armor is funny.
But I do like that the chest piece that Lark has on. I actually really like this. I do. I really like the chest piece a lot because it has movement. You see it here, movement with the movement. But Synthoceps, I have a couple of builds with Synthoceps. There's not a whole lot you can do with them. I want them to get a really fancy ornament for Synthoceps. But you're seeing here some pieces that lets us know what I said earlier about Lark. Yeah, lots and lots of running through of raids. Now, I just got a friend request, and can I accept it? What happens is they limit me on the number of friends that I can have. And I hate being limited. I hate being limited. So it's always, it's always a shame that they won't give me unlimited. I want some friends, because what happens, even if you've got, like 100, you can have a lot of friends that are very busy doing something. They can belong with other clans. So you have to be careful with that. And Try Danielson, you are welcome to join the live stream Discord. Just remember, we are rated PG, because there are underage guardians around the world that listen to the live stream. And please, Try Danielson, be sure to befriend me on YouTube, because I need friends in there. Give me some thumbs up and subscribe and share it with your friends. As a senior citizen gamer, I need friends. I need friends. Now, did I complete any quest? No, I haven't. None of this stuff has clicked off because I'm not using, I need to be switching weapons out. But because we're going into the Grand Master version, this stuff is really important. So this is barrier. So then I need a sidearm. Yep. And then I need a hand cannon. Yep, I've got it. I've got it. I kind of wish that I would have brought a couple of other hand cannons. I mean, I do really like Malediction. But do I have a sidearm? Yeah, I could do this. I could do Malediction. And that will still give me everything I need. I have Deterministic Chaos. I have a sidearm. And I've got a hand cannon. So I'm set. I'm set. Now let's take a look at Lark. Lark is coming in very fancy and very strong at a 2010. This is how I'm accustomed to seeing Lark. Fancy, well-dressed couture. Using Outbreak Perfected, Indebted Kindness, and Edge Transit. Running the exotic Speaker's Sight. Healing Grenades spawn a restorative turret. Guardians, let's go in to the Vanguard playlist activities. We're going to hit the Grandmaster Nightfall. Remember, this is Barrier, Overload, and Unstoppable. Solar is the threat. And we're going to be Arc Surge and Void give you a 25% bonus. So Solar is the threat. And I do have my Solar damage resistance on. I'm going to stay with that Void just in case, because really the boss is the big Solar bunch of bad. The big Solar bunch of bad. But grab your beverage, relax while you're at home, and enjoy us gaming through the Grandmaster Nightfall. This is Warden of Nothing. I'm Ransom Rider. This is my favorite game, Destiny 2. A big thank you to Lark, and a big thank you to Try Danielson. Go forward, Guardians, and take them down. As always, these are no mercy missions, meaning kick them when they're up, kick them when they're down. I don't like them. I don't like them one bit. If they had their way, even though we've defeated the Witness, they would rally. They are obviously rallying the troops right now to push back at us. We don't take that. This solar system belongs to us. We're guardians. We fought our way to the top, and we will not kowtow. Additional word of the day, kowtow. Basically, Guardians, we don't kiss the ring. We don't kiss the ring. We're eating through these guys. We're eating through them. And by kiss the ring, many of you know what that means. You know, it means where we promise to protect and obey a leader. That's not who we are. We as individuals are leaders. We are leaders. Whoa, he was coming at us. I like it. I like it a lot. That old boy was stomping over here and thought he had us at a disadvantage. We showed him, Guardians. We showed him. Get out of here, yo Minotaur. Rebuilt parts. We've seen your kind before. Slow programming.
I'll get this prisoner transport out of your way. And maybe
Now, here we see that my two fellow mates, they jumped the train. They jumped the train, and they are pushing forward hard. They are pushing into this nightmare very hard. And I am here for it. All right, I'm following up behind. Remember, I am in a battle for revives. I am in a battle for revives with Havoc, who is the clown founder of Coterie of Arms, and my original fire team member. And when I say original, Guardians, I actually mean, you know, from way back when, back in like D1, when I was born, you know, I came right in with Havoc. He was the first person that I met, and I haven't forgotten that. Now, you will occasionally hear Havoc and I have a heated discussion, a debate, a conversation, but, you know, 82.5% of the time, we're friends. We are friends. Now here, Guardians, was a prime example of AoE. Oh my gosh. Deterministic chaos. I love you now more than ever. You're my friend. You're my friend. I need to be using the exotic weapon. I think it's Red Death. Havoc mentioned it yesterday. I think Lark mentioned it and said that you know, she actually really loved the weapon, and I think it has a lot of healing abilities.
Oh, I like the healing auto rifle.
Oh, which one is it, Lark? Which one heals?
No hesitation.
Oh, well, what does Red Death do? Anything special?
Not particularly.
Oh, well, so I'm not missing
I mean,
anything by
feels
not
nice,
using it.
Nah, I don't prefer it personally.
Alright, so what do I need to be using then? The one that heals?
Yeah, no hesitation.
No
So
hesitation.
it's from Pale Heart.
So I gotta pay attention to these weapons, but I think there's a triumph for using the new exotic. I have delayed pulling it off of my bar because I'm just letting that one get up to the max power level. Whoa, deterministic chaos is lovely. It's lovely. Whoa, I didn't see that little one over there on the left. He don't like me. He don't like me. He tried to get me. Look at these. They're just going wild out here. Vex, calm down, Vex. Wow, I adore Indebted Kindness. Has there ever been a better sidearm? I mean, I would put it right up there with how great Rat King is. Because Guardians, you know, I have loved Rat King for a long time. But Rat King is so dependent upon, you know, you using it with a team. Good work on that, Guardians. Good work on that. But I do love Rat King, but Indebted Kindness, it is from Warlord's Ruin, and if you don't have it, go get it. Yes, Red, I have pulled one, and then I haven't pulled the second one. I need to use it. I don't think I've shot it once. I pulled it because I've told myself over and over again this season that I am gonna try to get everything off my seasonal gift bar before the day before reset. I am real bad to leave stuff on that seasonal gift bar and not pull it off. Double champions and they think they're gonna get us? This is a tasty bunch of Cabal. I like them. I like these Cabal. These aren't clones. These are a real group of Cabal. They're Red Legion Cabal, not the clones, of course, from Callus's cloned army. So I'm a fan of them. I think they have a little more grit. These Cabal are gritty. You will often hear me refer to them as turtles, space turtles. But I feel like they have an aggression in battle that I enjoy. I thoroughly enjoy it.
Kill them, dead Guardian.
Now, having said that, I will say that I'm not a fan of Neo Muna, and I really kind of haven't ever been. Wow. Wow. That just really got him. Now, there are a lot more here to be concerned about champion-wise because some of the doors will open up and reveal champions. So I will go over here and try to get some of these guys. Because there's going to be, I think, a barrier here, and then there's going to also be an unstop.
Dismantle mines, yes. Or...
And we want to be sure that we get them. Woo! Oh, what the heck? The Cabal Magma got me from over there. Over there. I can't believe it. I cannot believe my eyes what just happened there. That was crazy.
Ransom,
town.
come with me to see.
All right.
Come with me to see. We can make sure to get this overload. I'll just need you to stun it. It'll be around here somewhere, I believe. LP's near me, Ransom. Coming up towards us if you can stun him. Thank you. Good stuff. There we go.
Get out of here, you old nasty thing. You turn around and they try to take over. Here's another one. Now this is the one we missed the last time.
As long as you tag him, we'll be okay, Ransom.
Wow, look at all these guys coming for me. Did he get away?
As long as you tagged him, we should be fine.
Okay, alright. Because I thought he was the one that maybe caused me not to get it the last time.
You face final round.
No, we killed the overload that spawned over there, so we should be fine.
A mighty
Maybe it was just another big
cabal.
minotaur that you saw over there, but should be only one.
Another one of those Cabal. They heard me talk about them. I said good things, Cabal. I said good things, and now you're getting all hateful on me.
And I don't have much yet.
Woo-wee! Oh, Red says that the overloads continue to respawn. I guess if you take them down too early, they just continue to pop out. That's crazy town.
You won.
But you
Treasure.
could really get a lot of revives there if you needed them. We have 14 revives, but you could let that guy continue and get a lot of revives, which could be a benefit depending on your situation. You might need it. It's situational. Now I have my super. I have everything except prismatic available at my disposal, and I activated prismatic just to get rid of that old guy that came stomping at us.
Super DF Ransom.
I have my void on.
Okay. Yeah, definitely use that on the boss. Gotta get the overload first. Or, I guess that works too.
Alright, he's gone. I'm glad he's gone. Whoa, that thing got me that quick. Guardian down. Guardian down. Dirty rotten. Dirty rotten. I didn't realize he could take me down quite as fast. Alright, nice.
An old friend is here. Judgment at hand. Cabal strategist.
Nice.
Yay! Oh, and I got second chance. I just used those tonight in a 2030 lost sector.
You always have one.
No scam.
My guardian just annihilated.
Guardians, that was a good
He can
time.
run
That was a
circles.
real good
You
time.
have an army?
Look at all these
Careful
resources.
who you threaten.
I'm
I
resource
just wanted
rich,
to help one of
resource
my
rich.
favorite guardians out.
Now, let's give
I
out
can't
some
do that.
commendations.
I
These could
thought
be
this was a
needed.
new golden age.
Lark.
Be kind to
Oh,
each other.
everybody's looking fancy. Wow. Danielson, you look good. You look real good. Guys, do y'all want to try one more of those? Lark, do you have time to do one more?
I'll do one more.
Let's do one more. Danielson, hang out. Let's do one more. I felt like that was a really good time.
Can I go to the
And
tower really quick? I need to reset my Vanguard rank.
oh, you need to go to the tower.
Yes, please.
All right.
my
That was
rank is
a
full.
good time, and you know, there's so many things that fall for you here, and this is not even double rewards. We're doing that good. We're doing that good. Now, do I like deterministic chaos? You better believe I do. You absolutely better believe I do. And I think the barrier champion portion of it is new this season, isn't it, Lark?
Yes, I believe that came with Lightfall.
I think
Or not
so
Lightfall,
too.
Final Shape.
Strong against barrier champions. I don't remember this being a thing. I hope it gets a catalyst that maybe gives it a bigger, you know, there's 48 in the magazine. How about 58? How about 68 with the catalyst? I would love that. Now, I did get Shadow Price Adept. Isn't this like a repeat, though? It seems like we've had Shadow Price before, but maybe just not Adept. I'm sure Shadow Price was around in a non-adept version. It did drop at a 1995, so yeah, I feel good about that. I feel real good about it.
Hi there.
Okay, what is this? Is a 1995, so okay, things are looking up. Things are looking up. All right, we're gonna do one more, Guardians. I know it's getting late.
I'm good to go, Ransom.
It's getting late. We're gonna do one more because it was just too much fun, and it wasn't a major time investment. And I'm gonna tell you why. I'm with Lark and Try Danielson. Try Danielson, you were good. You were phenomenal. Lark, excellent, smooth as always. We're going back in. Let's have one last hoorah against the Warden of Nothing, the Grand Master. Let's have a little bit of fun. And this season, Guardians, I think we have like 8 Grand Masters that we have to complete. If you're looking to, get all of them completed, and then however that works with your title, you want to get your title re-upped. And I know there's a word for that, and I just can't think of it right now.
Gilded.
Gilded. Yes, thank you, Lark. You want to gild your title, so you will need to do all of them at the Grand Master level. And I don't even know how many weeks we have in this season.
Destabilizing the reef.
I think there's, I don't know. I'm going to have to look and see how many weeks we have. Because with 8 of them, that's 8 weeks. So, will they have time? Do we have 16 weeks in this season? Probably. So they'll all come around again. Or I guess they become selectable at some
Prison of
point.
Elders welcomes you.
Yeah, I think they might do it week 4. So not next reset, but the following reset. But I think that's when they're gonna bring the node back, but I'm not sure.
But normally we have like 6, and this time we've got so many of them to do. Pathfinder objection complete for Void, but I know that I need some solar. And I don't know why I haven't completed a Pathfinder at all. I've not completed a single one of them so far. Lark, have you completed the Pathfinder stuff?
Yeah, I've done 2 for redoing my Guardian rank, but then I've mostly been doing the Pale Heart ones because I've been trying to get an Ergo Sum I want.
I'm really looking forward to working on the lost sectors in the Pale Heart again. I had some tough times in there, Lark, and I'm looking forward to working on it again. Now, wait a minute. Is deterministic chaos not going through her shield?
Might be acting weird.
Because I do believe it popped up and said, you know, immune.
It could be like the volatile that's immune, but the bullets should be hitting.
Yeah, the bullets, I should feel like I should have got those. Wow, I'm hearing that fifth bullet. Oh man, that caught my heel and pulled me down. I thought I had it. I looked at it and thought I've got enough time to make it across. You get old, you just can't jump as good. Where did it put me? Oh, okay. I'm still here. I'm still here. Thank you, Try Danielson. Thank you, buddy. Woo! I'm not going to risk it this time. But there have been so many changes, Guardians. I mean, it's like a novel full of changes. There are so many of them that I normally tune in and watch like Asda Cross's report. And for the last month, there's just been so many. It's like, gosh, I'm just going to play with this stuff in game and see what I think about it from there, because I don't want to try to remember 500 changes. Lark, what is your favorite auto rifle right now? Is it the one that heals?
Probably.
Ooh, he's trying to get me over there, little monster. Look at that. Look at the power that little guy has. You get out of here, little guy. I see what you're doing. Now, Indebted Kindness, I will say that it's so powerful that the rockets they'll do you in. And just recently, Lark was in the end game where we faced the Witness, not the raid, but the story mission with the Witness. And the bubble that appears from the relic, you really shouldn't use something like Indebted Kindness there, because it will not let the rocket through, and the rocket will pop back on you and take you out. Now, I've had it happen just soloing Grandmasters, and really you can take yourself out. Now, luckily, I was the one that I'm referring to. I had a really astute viewer that was screaming text-wise Don't use indebted kindness. Don't use indebted kindness. It's killing you. Because I was trying to get the boss, and I had an advantage. But if I used indebted kindness, the rocket portion of it came back at me, exploded, and would have killed me. And initially I thought, you know, who's getting me? Who is firing to the point that they're doing damage to me? And it was indebted kindness, my very own indebted kindness. So, friendly fire, it's a thing, you know, and I know from way back when, Guardians, I definitely took myself out many times with my own grenade. It happens, you know, there's just times where it happens and you can't get away from it because you made a mistake and you're in a precarious position. Get out of here, little scions. But there's one thing that I will say, I do hate it when the environment takes me out rather than the enemy. I would much rather be taken out by the enemies of humanity and our allies, by, you know, the environment, or me
Kill them.
making a rotten mistake, because that's no fun. And I have certainly, you know, made rotten mistakes before. And I will do it again. You know, it's part of the learning process. Wow, it took Deterministic Chaos so long to reload that that guy healed up. Look at that.
They are dead.
They
You
are dead. You are not.
Round 2.
Round 2.
Dismantle mines, yes. Or you die.
Oh man, killed by the architects? Oh. Get out of here.
I tagged the Minotaur, so we're good, Ransom.
Alright.
Let's go. Help him. Let's come to... Or... Just, be careful.
Victory. Well earned. You face the final round.
The final round. The final
A mighty
nightmare.
cabal
Do-do-do-do.
of challenges.
Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do.
Stand proud. You survived the prison of elders.
The Prison of Elders. Man, I will say, some of the stuff with Varix and the Reef and the Prison of Elders back in the day,
You fought.
rough.
You won.
I remember beating some of those
Treasure
mechanics
awaits.
and just feeling like, wow, I made it. I made it. There was a Prison of Elders battle that had scions where you had to color match, Void, Solar, Arc, and so many Cabal. I went back. I still have D1, and I went back, and it was rough still. D1, if you have not played it, Guardians, there are challenges that are aplenty inside of D1. Sweaty, how are you? Hello, hello. So, yeah, it was definitely... There's definitely a lot of challenges if you're looking for a game that offers a challenge. Wow, he got me again. He's the one that got me the last time. Have I not learned my lesson? He has got a gun that has armor-piercing bullets, and so they just go right through you. He got me the last time. I should have learned my lesson. Look at that.
An old friend is here. Judgment at hand. Cabal strategist. Aru.
Whoa! She put up a battle. Get out of here, ma'am.
Okay, I'm making a mental note never to piss you off.
But Guardians, we got that in 15 minutes, 51 seconds. I mean, that's okay. We weren't in a
I
rush.
might
We
be
were
looking for someone to
casual.
watch my back one of
I got
these
the
days.
final
To bring
warning
some major
catalyst.
heat to a gunfight.
Yes, please.
You for
Yes.
I'll be in
I've been
touch.
waiting on that to drop. I've been waiting. Now, let me get some commendations out for these absolutely phenomenal Guardians. And then let's hightail it to the tower, where we will have a good night to all of our friends and fellow Guardians around the world. Thank you for hanging out. Be kind to each other. Get those revives. I want to say thank you to Bungie for creating this phenomenal world that we get to play in. It's always a delight to have this game in my view And to be able to play in these worlds. I know they work so hard to bring it to us. And Bungie, give us a supervillain. We need a supervillain. Thank you guys. Eternal Jake, thank you so much. Try Danielson. You were exceptional in every way. Lark, as always, thank you so much. Try Danielson. I want you to come back and hang out with me because I always am looking for folks to play with. Lark, you are always welcome. I look forward to playing with you again. Havoc, I know Havoc has been quiet tonight. He is working on new music. Havoc has his own channel. It's Havoc_Otter. He's dropped new music recently. Be sure to check him out and give him a thumbs up and a like. I do enjoy being good to other content creators and live streamers because everyone deserves that little bit of a look and those thumbs up and those subscribes. I'm Ransom Rider. This is my favorite game, and it's always a joy to play with you. Guardians, come back and hang out with me so that this journey can be way more fun and enjoyed by you and I as we make friends with each other. I will catch you guys very soon inside the gaming world of Destiny 2. Bye. Bye. Thank you guys. Thank you.